Hi folks, Warfleet Captains has been evolving in the background since the last devlog, and we are finally ready to share some of that progress. This devlog is about to give you a breakdown of everything we've been working on in the past month. But first, a quick reminder to our new viewers of what Warfleet Captains is. Warfleet Captains is a sci-fi fleet combat game that puts you in direct control of massive warships. You take part in sci-fi fleet battle scenarios on your own, with your friends, or alongside and against strangers. Or at least this is the goal or vision for Warfleet. You can try out our early gameplay demo on Steam right now. Go check it out, play it, and let us know what you think and what you'd love to see more of. Right, now that that's cleared, let's talk about everything that we've been working on. Oh, and by the way, everything you will see shown here is part of the playtest branch and not yet updated on the demo itself. So beware of that and let's get into it. One of the things that we've been immediately working on is upgrading and improving our gameplay of Warfleet Captains. This has been crucial because initially our game was designed as a mobile title, and the game was overly streamlined with the limited controls we can have on a mobile screen. Now that we have switched the project to be a full-on PC title, it's time to add some sorely needed depth to the gameplay that the game deserves. So with that in mind, we have added a brand new movement controller to our ships that allow you to do this and this. Yeah, now your ships can roll and pitch to your heart's content. This means you can expect full-on 3D engagements occurring when these features are updated onto the game's demo. We have been playing this in the playtest branch more and more with our community, testing the new movement and other mechanics, and I must say the battles are far more interesting. It's really fun flipping your massive battleship upside down to allow as many of your guns to fire on your enemy that thought they had a jump on you from approaching from below. Oh yeah, if you'd like to jump into the playtest and help guide us to making the best version of Warfleet Captains possible, consider supporting us via Patreon. Your subscription will get you access to the playtest branch immediately, and you'll be able to play with us and help fine-tune stuff as we develop the game. Join our Discord and figure out if you're interested. Links in the description below. Oh yeah, and before I forget, huge shout out to the 2 Patreon members that decided to support us at the highest tiers of our membership brackets, Kraken and Space Whale. We did not expect people to come and support us at these high tiers so early. This has really shown that you really believe in this project, and it has encouraged us massively. You don't understand how much of a support this is to us, and we love you all for it. Thank you so much. Anyways, this is not the only change we have added to the movement of the ships, however. Our ships now have their mass affecting the movement of the ships. This means ships will be affected by inertia and their collisions with other objects. What we are going to implement right after this is the damage such collisions will do to ships. We are excited to do this because we really want to have a moment like this within our game. Ramming speed will be a viable tactic going forwards, and we can't wait to see the carnage this will enable in our game's sandbox. Just imagine you're flying a massive ship at breakneck speed and someone hits you with an EMP. Your ship will be traveling with that inertia straight through the darkness of space, and what if there was an asteroid right in front of you? Well, crashing onto that is gonna hurt a lot because your ship doesn't have any shields. So this kind of carnage is really gonna build up some great moments, I think. On top of all this, we have also added more depth to the ship's management aspects too. Now, when taking damage, we have the capability of repairing some of the incoming damage. That is, if you are smart enough to disengage to do some emergency repairs. This will really enable you to stay in the fight for far longer and give you more reason to get out of a fight as much as stay in it. There is also one more aspect to be aware of. Your ship can get status effects when hit hard in a fight. It can be hull breaches or onboard fires. You will need to keep an eye on these and tell your crews to fix them if you want to keep your ship alive and in the fight. This will keep your hands full in a fight and hammer home the feeling you are the captain of a warship. Of course, we want to also do this and keep it streamlined too. This is the new challenge we are faced with. With the new controls coming into effect, we need to make sure control bindings make sense and are accessible. Right now, the biggest challenge we face is that we are yet to decide on a good binding layout for controllers. We have some good news on the matter though. Full custom key binding is available and we are using our community to help us find the best layout that would work for this new control scheme. And again, let me hammer home the importance of jumping into Discord and joining our community and making your voices heard, because this will really help us make the game a much better experience for everyone. Just understand that we do plan to open our playtests for everyone from time to time to really get a stress test on the new mechanics and stuff, so it's just generally good to join our Discord and be part of the community and keep an eye on it. Okay, next let's talk about visual upgrades that we are working on. We have been tinkering with a visual upgrade for Warfleet captains for a while now, and the main thing we are excited to add is a better lighting solution. It is time to bring the game's visuals up from 2018 when we began to 2026. And with that in mind, we are hard at work upgrading the lighting of our game to allow for volumetric lighting and better shadows. We are currently looking to set the bar for the best visual quality our game can have and then work our way down to what it may look like for lower end hardware. It is still very early days, but you can see it's making a huge difference to the maps already. This is not the only visual upgrade we're working on. All our game assets are undergoing a transformation. Our ships are already being upgraded with a much higher detail model, and we are experimenting on our art direction. This is going to take a while and we are still undecided on exactly how much detail we want to give our ships. This is because we have a lot of plans for cool features that we need to keep everything in mind when we are detailing our ships. What do we mean by that? Well, we need to account for all the possible actions a ship may take in an operation. An operation is basically the game modes that you're going to take part in. Depending on the game mode, what if we have a game mode of capturing and holding areas of a map, for example? In this case, we would need to show that our ship would deploy some sort of squad of infiltrators to take over an area of a station. Well, in that case, we would need to make sure that our ships have some sort of hangar area that can deploy a dropship or fire a drop pod. This is the level of detail that has us scrutinizing our ship designs so that we can implement them when we are ready. It is super exciting designing all these details into our ships, and of course we are maintaining the shape language for the ships that was established in the current demo. I must say, one of the ships I am currently taking a much more deeper change to is the frigate class Excalibur. I was not very happy with the general shape of this ship, so I'm giving it a much more deliberate change and using it to study adding mesh details modularly and developing greebling designs that can later be implemented on the other ships. And it's quite fun evolving the shape and making it a much more interesting ship to fly. There is going to be some more iterating happening here, but the important takeaway is that you can expect our ships to be much more cooler looking in the future. To wrap things up, this is what we're tinkering with right now. Of course, a much more deeper change is also occurring on the way our UI and general game will be represented. Not to mention, the preliminary work is being done on ship modifications, modules, and unlocks. We will go over them in more detail when they are ready in a testable format. So until then, this is all for now. In the comments below, let me know if there are any cool game modes you would like to see in a game like this, because we have a bit of time now till early access arrives and we'd love to kind of gauge on what exactly everyone's looking most forward to experiencing. I'll catch you all on the next devlog. Bye for now.